Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Friday show where we cover all things within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle and focus in on a particular community that's near to our lovely Disney World lifestyle. And today is our first stream on the channel for the new year. It is the year of the horse 2026, and we're off to the races already. Um, and just, as a reminder, we're all going to get through this. It's going to be hard when we're writing checks and need to remember that it is 2026 or signing legal documents on our housing contracts and all that stuff. We'll make sure we get through it together. But if you've already got anything fun going on, let us know your resolutions that you might have set, or if housing is in the cards for you this year. We do have our phone numbers here whenever we broadcast on the channel. You can reach me directly. I'm Elijah Lewis with Florida in Motion Realty, and on Kim Hawk's team, they call me the Prince of Real Estate as my Disney moniker. So anyway, what we're going to do today is highlight Celebration Florida for you. We went in and our team did an extensive overview of 2025 as a hindsight reflection. We were very involved in the town that Disney built this year, just covering events, covering all kinds of great listings, just in getting involved with all of the wonderful people who are part of that community. And so we have a special video that's like a month by month breakdown of all the coolest things that were special in Celebration in 2025, and that is what we're going to play for you momentarily. But as the stream's going live and people are jumping in, I did kind of have fun with just highlighting some of the most popular New Year's resolutions for 2025. Let us know if you share any of these. We just run through them real quickly. Read more. Yeah, in a time where we're all binge watching shows, maybe you can just be binge page turning. Learn something. Yeah, that's easier than ever with YouTube and podcasts. Train in your brain. Travel more. I hear that often. That one I hear a lot from young people in particular. So these days, so I bet you that is everyone's eyes nose list who's told me. Improve sleep. Yep. It's no longer optional as you get older. Limit screen time. Hey, we're starting them early with the iPad babies, but maybe we ourselves are overdoing it. So be mindful of that. I kind of get shamed on Sunday mornings when Apple sends me that notification of how many hours I was on my phone every week. I kind of tempted to turn that off so it doesn't tell me, but I feel too guilty in doing that. Improve your career. Number 5. Number 4 is saving money. Hey, lots of real estate things you could be saving money toward, a down payment or home improvements, furniture, all that good stuff. Reducing stress. Hey, that's part of our job here as your agents. When we represent you, you try to take as much off your plate as possible to make a transaction go smoothly. Eat better. Well, the good news is that Christmas and New Year's are beyond us. So now we can just move forward and build those habits. There's not really too many crazy festive occasions until Valentine's Day to do anything wild with our diet. Move more. Yeah, it's more and more of a sedentary lifestyle these days, and understand that the need to get some walking in is going to still be key when we're all like here with me right now. I'm sitting at this desk and that's work. Anyway, so if any of those resolutions were on your list, that's great. Or if you have anything specific or special that they left out here, let us know in the chat. And in the meantime, enjoy this video presentation we created that goes over the month by month best of Celebration Florida in 2025. And if you see anyone that you recognize or any event that you were a part of or something that stuck out to you, go ahead and comment in the chat and I'll try to find you in the video and shout you out, because we know that a lot of people in Celebration do subscribe to this channel.
Chocolate adventures to Christmas magic, from new construction to community celebrations. 2025 has been absolutely incredible in Celebration Florida. If you've been wondering what makes Disney's town so special, or if you're considering making a move to the Orlando area, this year-end recap will show you exactly why Celebration Florida should be at the top of your list. Let's dive into the magic that happened right in our backyard. Well, January, we were preparing for a very special program, first ever of its kind, and it was with a group of people that I love so very much. The Celebration Women's Club, it's a group of women that come together to not only raise good money for good causes, but they have a lot of fun. So what happened? We worked with the Wine Imperium, with Leanne, the owner of the Wine Imperium in downtown Celebration. And she offered to donate wine. And of course, we also have mocktails. We have fabulous people that offered their homes up so that you could tour. So what happened was we would go to places like Libby Bumpus's home, and then others, Wendy's home, I believe Nandy's home, I believe Rebecca's home. Yes, it's still fresh in my mind, where we had entertainment, we had a theme, we had food, we had donations from wonderful people like the Celebration Town Tavern that provided shrimp, and Columbia provided sandwiches, and there was a charcuterie group, and there was just so much going on. So we're getting ready to do this event again this year. It's going to happen February 11th in 2026. It sold out last year, so you don't want to miss out. It's going to be February 11th at the Wine Imperium, and you want to check out Celebration Women's Club, or give me a call at 407-808-9845 so that I can send you some information on how you can get your tickets, because tickets are limited. So let's look at starting off 2026 with the Celebration Women's Club, and it's called the Wine Flight. Now, in February, what was happening? Well, we like to tout about this new area of Island Village Celebration. It's past Celebration High School, and there is an ice cream shop there called Scoop. And if you haven't had the opportunity, you need to meet Amy and Chris Brevard. They are a small business owner that made a huge impact on our town in 2025. So February, we got to highlight Scoop Ice Cream. They make their own ice cream there. They have ice cream that doesn't have sugar added to it. They also have gluten-free ice cream, and they have a lot of cool events. So God bless Scoop in Island Village. So welcome to the town. In March, you started seeing our team, which we have the Realtor Dream Team that has a show on Wednesday nights on YouTube at 7 p.m. Talk about summer camps. There was a request. What do our kids do? You might be watching from up north saying, okay, my kids have got a lot of programs going on in New York or Pennsylvania or California. Well, you can't find better than Celebration as far as camps, activities for our kids, for them feeling safe, for them having every activity from volleyball to being involved with sports to church camps. And so you've got to check out our videos on the Near Disney YouTube channel about the special programs that we have for our youth. In April, our team went out and showed that there were over 32 restaurants in Celebration alone. And then when you look out just outside of Celebration and you see all the Disney restaurants, it's so easy for us to take World Drive just outside of Celebration. You don't even have to get on I-4 and have access to Disney Springs, to the theme parks. You could be over at Epcot Center in about 10 minutes. You could be walking around and having a great food and beverage experience. So make sure that you check out our videos on all those food and beverage opportunities that we have in our town. In May of 2025, there is a Celebration Exotic Car Festivals. The Iappoliti family has been involved with this for so many years, and it brings a lot of great exotic cars, from Ferraris to DeLoreans to cars that you'll see on movies. And it's a charity fundraiser that brings funds to Make-A-Wish, Give Kids the World, and it's right in our backyard, right in downtown Celebration. And they'll also bring big name entertainment. They'll have a nice dining event. Perhaps it might be at the Ritz-Carlton or whatever. But in May of 2025, we want to make sure that we are highlighting that very, very nice event. Now, the Celebrate, what else happened in 2025? The hotel in downtown Celebration changed hands, and now it's referenced as the Inn at Celebration. It sits right on our majestic lake. It has a restaurant. It has an area that you can sit out by the water. It has rooms that are just beautifully remodeled and renovated. It almost feels like a library when you first walk into the lobby, to feel like maybe you're Belle from Beauty and the Beast. And so we did highlight the Inn at Celebrations. You could see luxury, high-end opportunity right in town center. And don't forget about Malia, which is at the front of Celebration. We've been doing a lot of storylines about them. They just had an event where a bunch of reality celebrities were raising funds for different causes throughout the United States. Over $170,000 was raised. And I want to give a shout out to Omar and Ann, my daughter Ashley, Farah, and Jordan, and a bunch of other folks that volunteered that are making a difference in the town of Celebration. In June, boy, we had to talk about this running club. There's several running clubs that you can also walk if you like. They are on fire in this town. I remember, because we've been residents here from the beginning, we're almost at 30 years here, that there was a gentleman by the name of Farron Kelly that was a resident here, a vice president of Disney now, and he had recommended having some marathons at Disney World. Well, once that started, they lit fire, and now you have different marathons, half marathons in Disney area and in Celebration. And one of the best ways to meet people, if you are a runner, is to join one of the run clubs. So make sure you check out around June of 2025, when we did a video about how the running club welcomes different fitness levels. They are promoting active health and wellness, and it's perfect for Disney visitors too that would like to come and be introduced to some of our community. Our Celebration Advent Health Hospital, we've talked several times about that 60,000 square foot fitness center. It is spectacular. A lot of professional athletes, when they're in town, will go to Advent Health Celebration Health Campus and utilize that fitness area because it truly is top notch. Now, when we were talking about July, and of course we were doing interviews with the Advent Health CEO, Amanda Maggart, you will realize that living in a community where you have access to a hospital so close, that looks like a resort, by the way, can save your life, because we literally have a state-of-the-art, top-notch hospital right in our backyard, and so we never want to take it for granted. We've told stories as well as they are helping people that have shaking tremors, how they now have been able to go in and it's a non-invasive surgery where there is a heat that will land somewhere in the brain, and they are showing examples of people's tremors stopping. So I believe Walt Disney would be super, super proud of our community with Celebration Health, the doctors, the nurses, the assistants, Amanda and her team. We are very blessed to be able to have that type of health care right in the town that Disney built. Well, you don't want to forget about the Celebration Community Chorus. So if you want to lend your voice, you are able to join the Celebration Community Chorus. And they practice about once a week. Make sure that you do check the Near Disney YouTube channel. And of course, around Christmas time in particular, they pack out Community Presbyterian Church, and their voices are super, super great. This community comes together to sing Christmas carols, and it was enjoyable to be alongside many members of the Celebration Chorus. Now, as far as age ranges go, we highlighted in July that Marisol has a book reading club. And so Marisol is a condo group that is here where there's many members that were able to sit in the social areas, the family rooms, grab a book, and enjoy a reading club. Walt Disney was very emphatic about whenever this town was going to be created was that every age range was going to be welcome here. Everyone from just starting their careers to people that are retiring. And so we've done storylines on everything from Windsor, which is you have independent living, assisted living, and memory care, to show you how fabulous that location is, where even they have the best fireworks view of anyone in the town of Celebration. They have their food available. If it's independent living, they have these apartments with the mini kitchens, and they have so much organized there. They have a beautiful swimming pool area for exercise. They have a movie theater in there. And so Windsor is where it's at for our seasoned saints. In August, we were talking a lot about new construction tours. Mattamy Homes back in Island Village is opening up their second area. And so for those of you that are interested only in new construction, please give us a call. That's what we love doing. I'm a realtor. I've been here since the beginning. I have the best realtor dream team, and we're able to walk you through how new construction works, tell you what the difference is between having new construction or remodeling. And as you may recall, we did a video where we showed a 3,000 square foot home where we've taken it all the way down to the studs and remodeled it, got it done in 2 months. So a lot of times it's just you need guidance from people that know the right handyman, the right construction folks, and you can either feel like you have a brand new home that has been renovated, or you can buy new construction, and we can definitely help you with all of that. In September, we started a new line of homes called Fairy Tale Homes. These are homes that we could see pictured in movie scripts or possibly books. And we do a weekly show on Monday nights that tells people what's going on with the real estate market every 7 days here. So if you're looking to move around Celebration, which my husband and I have done that 7 times over the course of 30 years because we don't want to leave, we just move around. Or if you're somebody looking to move into town, I really recommend you watch our Monday night 7 p.m. show on the Near Disney YouTube channel. Please subscribe and like, because you're going to get a ton of great information. We talk about events that are coming up for the week. We give shout outs to the people that have been doing a lot of great things in this community, which there's so many people, just love it. And then we also talk about what has just been bought, what has gone under contract, and what has just turned active. On October, we have Chocolicious, brand new event. It was originated by Amy that we had talked about with Scoop Ice Cream and D-Town. And there was a big group of people from the Women's Club that put this together. You were able to buy a ticket and go to several different locations where you got different chocolate. You got to meet Willy Wonka at the end, and they had a raffle for special gifts and prizes. And they also had baskets. And that money that was raised from the Celebration Women's Club, well, it went to the schools in the area for the arts, for theater, for dance, for art. And so it was a real blessing. Chocolicious. If you haven't gotten a chance, please listen to the song too. We were able to create a song. Karen Rex wrote the words, and I was able to put some music melody behind it. There was a video that was done about how dog-friendly that Celebration is, of course, because we have Pluto and Goofy in our backyard. But what do we have in Celebration from the beginning? There have been walking paths with the doggy post, and then we have a dog park that a lot of people love. And now we have something new called the Bark Bus of Celebration, Florida. Hopefully you're able to enjoy seeing some of the video of how the dogs love this thing. They run out of their homes because they can't wait to get into the bus. And then they've got several dogs that are anchored in there nice and safe. They possibly take them to a dog park so they can get their exercise, but sometimes they take them on doggy day trips. And a lot of times they end up with Scoop with having some ice cream for the dogs. So the dog Bark Bus from Celebration, Florida, you want to make sure you check that out. In November, we highlighted estate homes. We have everything from condos to estates. And I was happy to share a property that was in East Village that sold within the first couple of days with a pool and a wraparound porch and brand new. And so we may highlight that as well. And we just wanted to welcome all the people that have moved into Celebration with our help, and also say thank you to the people that trusted us to sell their homes in 2025. And there were many, many, so we appreciate that. In December, we did a Disney Springs Ultimate Guide, and we showcased how marvelous it is that we are so close. We're able to take Celebration Boulevard to World Drive and get the exit for Disney Springs, and you're able to go to a location where you don't have any parking that you pay for. You have lots of restaurants and retail and entertainment, and it's just beautiful. You don't want to miss Disney Springs. And then, of course, the Bellavati brothers, they were highlighted this past year like none other. These are three young men that have grown up in Celebration, Neo, Nolan, and Nyland, and we've had them out into the community because we wanted to see Celebration through their eyes. And they've done such a great job. They have done the Christmas tree lighting. Celebration is like none other city, I would say, in the world, in which we have started celebrating. I think it was 2 days after Thanksgiving that the tree was lit, and it goes all the way until the end of December. We make it snow in downtown, so congratulations, Mike Nunez and that team. It's absolutely beautiful. They have an ice skating rink. I think it's like $15 for a half an hour. Santa loves to stay in Celebration until he needs to get on his magical sleigh and deliver gifts. There is a horse-drawn carriage that looks like Cinderella's carriage. So if you haven't experienced Celebration, definitely try to get here in the month of December. It truly is magical, and you will see why we call this town a fairy tale town. Reality TV stars were here just recently in December, and we covered that as well. Omar and his team at the Malaya, and so we're always looking around at every corner to see when somebody's doing a charity fundraiser. They are full in effect here and a lot of fun. Make sure you check out that video. Celebration Social in December, we did a story about Elise and then Jason and how they were bringing the community together. I love those social prompts that they talked about, how we could get to know each other. And at the very end, Elise, who is a small business owner as well, she is encourages people, especially as they get older, like myself, mobility training, and she's an athlete that is trying to help the community stay healthy. Make sure you check it out. The Celebration Foundation, I can't say enough about how fantastic they are. Under the leadership of Kathleen Scipio, she and her team created the holiday home tour and a magical marketplace. We had the honor of attending the event. It's in an area called Artisan Park, the clubhouse, which is run so well from Bill McBurlin and his team, that they have community members throughout the year are grabbing trees or wreaths and decorating them for this event. There will be special tableware. We bought a beautiful tableware set that Val and Andy Halsey had done. These folks buy these items, donate them, and then the foundation is able to raise money from them. Our friends Cara and Ray bought a beautiful tree that was Alice in Wonderland, and all that money went to the Celebration Foundation, which helps organizations, everything from Thriving in Place to Celebration High School scholarships. And then the holiday home tour, 10 homes or more are available for people to walk through. Homeowners are opening their homes here on the weekend. It's usually around the first weekend of December. I think it was $25 for you to be able to walk through these gorgeous, gorgeous homes. Lots of volunteers from the foundation were there to welcome you. And then once again, tons of money is raised for that. It's pretty spectacular, you guys. As we wrap up 2025, it's clear that Celebration Florida isn't just a place to live. It's a lifestyle. From our thriving local businesses and community events to our proximity to Disney magic and world-class attractions, we've created something truly special here. Whether you're a current resident who lived through these amazing moments with us or you're considering making Orlando home, Celebration offers that perfect blend of small town charm and big city convenience that you simply can't find anywhere else. With new construction in phase 2 of Celebration, diverse housing options from condos to high-end luxury estates, and a community that celebrates together year-round, 2026 is shaping up to be even more incredible. We are getting ready to be in a whole year of celebration, lots of extra special events going on. Please check out our video we did with Allison from Town Hall, who gave us some glimpses of some events that are coming up that we've never seen before. So there's going to be well over 67 special events and celebration within a year. Ready to be part of the magic? Check out our current listings. Join us at our next community event and discover why Celebration Florida is where dreams do come true. Don't forget to subscribe to all the updates from Disney's Town, and we'll see you in 2026 for more celebration. If we can be your realtors of choice, it would be an honor. So please call me at 407-808-9845. Or if you're a Celebration resident and you're just wondering, what is my home valued at right now? I'd be happy to give you a complimentary evaluation too. I hope to see you in 2026.
Awesome. Well, that was our highlight of the town of Celebration, one of the main communities where we sell and help people buy real estate and cover. And you can just see through all of that, that truly that is an explanation for why Celebration holds a premium in the market and why it's a town that has continued to hold its value over the years, because it continues to maintain and put on awesome events and a community lifestyle to buy into like that. So that's our pleasure to bring you that coverage, and we're going to continue to cover it throughout 2026, and hopefully maybe make another wrap-up video, because we probably left stuff out with how much we were doing in the town of Celebration. So if you saw anyone you knew in there, feel free to give them a shout out, because we know that we work with a lot of you guys. And with that, the 2026 year is off and rolling. We'll be back on Monday to give you a market update for the town of Celebration itself. And then on Wednesday nights, we give you a more broad update on everything that's happening in Central Florida, not just Celebration. So appreciate if you hit the like button, and if you subscribe, you make it so that we can make these streams happen and keep them coming. So your viewership is so valued. In the meantime, take care. We'll see you in the next one.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's Castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.